Hi Taurus, thank you for joining me for your reading today. So do remember this is a general read and it won't resonate for everyone. Please take the bits that fit and leave the rest, and cross watchers bear in mind that roles can be reversed. I want you to think about a situation that you might be having a bit of difficulty with, or a decision that you're struggling with making at the minute. Whatever the issue is, we're going to look at getting some guidance for you today. So I'm going to draw a few cards and some clarifying cards to look at the situation, what you need to know, some guidance moving forward, and a final message from the universe for you, okay? So that one at the bottom of the deck before I started shuffling. Six of Cups, Queen of Wands, Ten of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. Page of Swords is the overall energy for the reading. Okay. So, Six of Cups. This can represent family, a soul connection. It can be our reconciliation card. Nostalgia, memories. It's a very broad one. And at the minute, I'm getting a family link. So it might be that you're facing a decision that's going to affect your family. Let's go in and clarify it. Yeah. Ace of Pentacles. So you'll know they're very much tied up to our sense of security. You know, this is about creating a stable life. I don't know if this is what's up in the air for you a little bit at the minute. Like, what happens next almost? Because with the moon being out here, this can represent illusion. And I think sometimes if we don't know what's coming next, we can fabricate all kind of things in our minds. I don't know if maybe you're waiting on that next step and it's not quite coming as soon as you'd like. Let me look at the Ace of Pentacles here. Five of Swords and the Two of Wands. You're not on the same page with somebody, I don't think. Or you're not vocalising enough. Because nothing feels set in stone. You know, and I know it's difficult to kind of guarantee that anything's going to happen, but let's say, for example, you're in a relationship and you guys know that eventually you're headed towards marriage. That's what you both want. But let's say you're in a relationship and you've always wanted to get married, but it's a conversation you've never had with your partner, so you don't even know if they ever want to get married. So it's a bit like that. Like, I've not, you know, you don't have the answers. You don't know that you are headed towards the same place because you've not had the conversation. It's along those lines. It just feels unclear. What you need to know, I have the very lovely Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, the Hermit. What this tells me is what you need to know is that you've got what it takes almost. You have all the answers. You have all the resources to get what you want, and what I think you might just need to tap into in order to do that is your confidence. Come out of the shadows. Because it's, strangely enough, the Hermit, we know, does his work in isolation. The Queen of Pentacles there, I mean, absolutely very much about family, you know, a nurturing, caring, giving energy. But in this moment, I feel like she's just kind of, you know, embracing herself for a minute. So both of them, I feel, are like, you know, in isolation for a while. I just feel like step out of that. Step out of your comfort zone maybe. Try something different, or just use your voice. Be confident. Be carefree, you know, throw caution to the wind. Or what if I say that and that's not what they want? So what? At least you know. At least you've got your answer. Guide us moving forward then. Ten of Wands I have here. Ten of Wands, Ten of Swords with the Four of Cups. Let me get one more for this Ten of Swords. The Sun. Okay. When I said about, you know, being carefree, I think at the moment you're carrying a lot of weight on your shoulders, and the advice here is to let go of that. I've just had something else come to mind. I feel like there's something that you need to allow to run its course. By that, I kind of mean, I feel like you're an observer to something. So there's something that somebody's doing that you maybe absolutely don't agree with. Or, you know, when you sat there thinking, I need to tell this person how to do it, but there's a reason that you're not doing. So maybe it's a younger person, you know, who you can see making mistakes. I don't know what it is, but there's somebody, and I feel like you need to allow them to make those mistakes. Now, that's not to do with these cards that I've drawn here. That was just something else that came in. But let it run its course and let them learn the lessons from that. And that might be significant because maybe there's something for you to learn and take from that. Maybe you're used to going in and trying to fix things and taking that back seat and allowing things to naturally unfold without feeling the need to control them. Might be part of a lesson that you need. That can also add a lot of, you know, responsibility and weight to our shoulders when we're trying to kind of control everything for the best of everybody. And I do feel that this is part of your guidance not to do that, because I think you're taking on a lot of weight and a lot of other people's worries that are then draining you and affecting your mood and your energy when that stuff's not yours to carry. And I think if you can learn to stop doing that a little bit, you're going to feel a lot lighter. So I'm going to look at the Page of Swords to finish us off then. The overall energy for the reading. Why is the Page of Swords here? Oh, the Emperor, the Knight of Pentacles, the Chariot, nice. If we were to give some cards a heading, this one I would say we need to talk. Which kind of brings me back to what I said earlier about just, you know, none of you, there's something you're not verbalising, there's something you're not saying, it needs to be said. And I do actually feel that if you take control of the situation, follow your heart almost, it's going to lead you to the place that you want to be. So yes, Taurus, find that confidence to speak your mind. Because I do think you will find that you are both. I say both because I do feel that I do feel that I'm talking about a romantic connection. But whoever you're on this journey with, I think you'll find that you are both headed in the same direction, because there's a shared desire for that. So I'm going to finish with a "You got this" inspirational quote. See what inspiration we get for you. Be bright and be happy, you shall shine. Release some of that weight, Taurus. Okay, so I will leave that there for you. I hope you can take something from it, and thank you for joining me.